We begin at the end. Here lies Theodor Fontane and his dear wife Emily. Germany is marking the 200th anniversary of the great poet, travel writer and novelist's birth. And I'm celebrating by going on a journey in Fontane's footsteps through Brandenburg. Join me and my trusty e-bike in search of Fontane. Is the old master of letters still relevant in the 21st century? Fontane 2.0. First stop is the little town of Ribbeck. Fontane's most famous poem is about Sir Ribbeck of Ribbeck in Havelland, who gives pears to the local children. On his deathbed, he worries that his miserly son won't, so he has a pear tree planted in his grave. I'm meeting the descendants of the real-life Sir Ribbeck at the famous pear tree itself.
Von Ribbeck auf Ribbeck im Havelland ein Birnbaum in seinem Garten stand. See, the tree.
This is the tree?
That's the tree.
Yeah, it's a follower
Of the tree.
The fourth generation, yes.
Yeah.
No pears on the tree because it's summer. You have to wait a little bit longer until we start with autumn.
But what's this? Look.
Oh,
You see that?
yes, that looks like a pear.
Oh, look at that. Amazing. Neuruppin is the town where the great writer was born. I'm meeting the man who knows everything about what Fontane liked to eat and drink. Max Golder is the proprietor of the Altis Casino restaurant. He's put Fontane on the map and on the menu.
I searched for 3 months all the books and letters what he wrote and searched for the food what he really eat.
Okay, so what's this?
Beef broth, yeah. He wrote in a letter to his wife that he has a cold, and so he said that he eat beef broth.
Okay, very good. Let's try it.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Thank you. Ooh,
Delicious.
very good. Yeah. Fontane was not a vegan.
No, not really.
Not really a vegan. Okay. Fontane was born on the first floor of this house in Neuruppin. His father ran this pharmacy. Now it's in new hands. Is it a big responsibility to run the famous Fontane Pharmacy?
The profession is a big responsibility in itself, and you have the responsibility to preserve the history, the original features and window dressing.
Fontane's father lost the pharmacy due to his gambling addiction.
Yes, that's right. That's why the family only lived here for a short while. But I don't gamble. It won't happen to me, hopefully.
On the 20th of May 1868, there is written that he eats now the Ruppiner trout.
Okay. Fontane is looking at me rather critically.
I think he will say, okay, it looks delicious, I will also have something.
The main Fontane 200 exhibition is taking place at the Stadtmuseum Neuruppin. There's a whole room dedicated to Fontane's most famous novel, Effi Briest. I'm here to meet the mayor of Neuruppin and have a close encounter with a very special Fontane relic. This is really an authentic relic from Fontane's life. We can be 100% sure that Fontane's fingerprints are on it.
You can hear the ticking a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel a bit strange.
His mother wrote about it, and it is a small cake, and it's baked with some nuts and black bread.
And the pear is a bit of a chaser for the cake, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes it a little bit fruity and softy. Okay, and you see the red wine fills all the violets, so it's perfect.
Our final destination is the Kornspeicher in Alt-Ruppin. Much of the soundtrack to our journey has been provided by local music group Club der Toten Dichter, who rehearse here. I'm here to meet two members of the Club of Dead Poets, whose latest CD has turned the poetry of Fontane into wonderful music.
Die Schwalbe fliegt über den Eriesee. Gischt schäumt den Bug wie Flocken von Schnee.
Fontane, actually your sixth poet. One could ask what took you so long to get to him? It just wasn't his turn yet. And then he came to mind again, and there was the anniversary, and someone approached me. The trick is to keep going at it, and eventually the poet will say, I'm letting you in.
I think he's very relevant, especially due to his clear and simple, is maybe not the right word in English, but clear language. And I think he could inspire us to slow down a little bit and take care of not only what we hear, but also what we read.
My journey is almost at an end. Along the way, the people I met were keen to underline how modern Fontane is and how he still has plenty to say to people in the 21st century. If you go into the woods today and you take his travel guide and read how he described it, you will see not much has really changed.
He has a very nice sense of humor. He was very ironic.
In his lifetime, he was very interested in strong women.
My journey has come full circle now and brought me closer to the great man. Fontane was perhaps a proto-feminist. His writing feels just as fresh and relevant now as it did then. But the biggest lesson I've learnt is to take time to appreciate nature and the largely unchanged landscapes Fontane loved.